Oh man, beautiful Friday. Very happy to be here. And yes, this is MX Live, not just MX Live, but this is the extended version where once every month, we extend our conversations because we feel like the fans, the viewers, the audience, they deserve more. You guys want to know more. There's so many conversations on here where, clearly we can extend the conversation. So that's why we have this part, for, as I'm saying, the end of each month. We have guests come through every faction of, the industry, from the actors and actresses, the artists, the DJs, directors, presenters, personalities, businessmen and businesswomen, anyone, doing their thing the best way they know how to. Again, the word here is extend the conversation, and today is one such thing, because I always say I have the best job in the world, but today is a very, very typical example because I'm in the midst of three women who I'm going to be introducing very, very soon. But please send us messages, MX24GH, every single platform. The hashtag's MXLive. If you have any questions, suggestions, ideas, we're absolutely open to every single thing. Keep them coming through. And yes, by extended, we mean that the time is also extended. So for the next 2 hours, very, very interesting conversations coming up. Sit back, relax, enjoy. We'll be right back. MX24GH, hashtag is MXLive, and this is MXLive Extended. Again, where we have extensive conversations. Now, with all the conversations we have, we post excerpts on our social media. You can reach out. We try to retweet as many as we can. We try to respond, to the DMs. With all the events we're even a part of, you can come to MX24 Studios, get updated information, like the fact that I work with Silverbird Cinemas. If you need any sort of information, once we're part, of any type of family, we have that information readily available. Now, as I said earlier on, I have three beautiful men in the studio who have a lot of information also to share. And I'm a bit confused because I don't know where to start. Usually, being the guy I am, I'll say, oh, ladies first, and I'll let the lady go, because chivalry still exists, even though some people don't believe that. And I'm really going to start with the lady in the middle, because she just rolled her eyes, even though she knows I'm a very caring, lovable guy. Now, she's an on-air personality. She's amazing at what she does. She's an MC. Yeah, she always asking me for advice, and I'm always open to give her. Hello, Yaa Bitha. Wait, was that a lie? Did I lie? Can't say that to my audience.
You do offer some good advice. Some.
Okay, I tried.
Yeah, take
How
it
you
like
doing,
that.
darling?
I'm good.
You're looking lovely.
Thank you.
I'm not saying I was going to be in black and brown today. You came with the same thing, so.
Yes, I mean, we're twins.
No?
Hey,
I have no
brothers.
sisters. I have
You're
no
my
brothers.
brother.
No.
I always wanted a
No.
brother.
Yaa Bitha, how have you been? If
I'm
you don't
okay,
carry on, this is
brother.
going to go on.
I'm
and
okay,
on
brother.
and on.
How about you?
I've been good. How's the year been for you so far?
I mean, the year just started. And do you know what? This has been the fastest January since I was born.
It has.
Like, January usually takes like 3 years to complete.
Yeah.
And it's just been, what, 3 weeks and we're already in
But
the
they
last
say
week.
that is usually for the people who are making money.
Oh, really?
So that means
I'm
it was a
making
good.
money.
Oh, it's been a good January for you.
It didn't
Because
start...
you're not making money, like you're slow.
like, it didn't start well, but I mean, we're here now. There's a little bit of money in the account.
What are your New
so-
Year's resolutions? Do you care to share? Do you have any? Do you think about those
Yes,
things?
I actually started with an exclusive public speaking class. People can register to it. We'll be starting very soon. We're actually starting in the month of February, which is my birthday month.
Okay.
So I wanted to just start that project in my birthday month.
Okay.
So if you're interested, you know what to do. You can just hit me up on all my social media platforms. And
Is it open to absolutely everybody, or?
yes and no, because it is just starting and because we want to make it exclusive. We're trying to kind of like handpick the people. So you have to go through a vetting process, and then
So I have to. Go
Yes, you have
Because I
to-
want to come.
you have to get.
Bro,
You are
like-
not. I don't even need you in the vetting process.
Yeah,
Talk less
yeah,
of
you have
in
to-
the class.
I want to be there.
Jason, my counsel, you are not part.
She did that on air. Anyways, now to her left, also her right, And to my left, two ladies with red hair. Hello, darlings.
Hola. Hi. And plus to your right, please. No, your left and right.
Oh, yeah, okay, to my right. You see, the thing is, you guys are looking lovely, so I'm mighty confused today.
Yeah. No.
See, I did that.
But guys, have you seen Jason's lines?
The lines.
Yes.
It's just
Look at him.
Hey.
He's giving
Shanghai lines.
He's giving
light skin.
I mean, it's 2025.
No. What's that thing that you do?
The light skin. Do
What's
the
that
light
thing?
skin. Yeah.
I don't want to do it. You know, I don't want to do it. Also, I'm going to get red.
Hey, mouths are red.
I'm going to get red. How you guys doing?
We're good.
good.
How's the year been so far for you?
I don't know why Yaa is saying that January is short. It's
I don't
so
understand.
long.
Do you know the love money they say? Have you seen a Snapchat?
Oh, then you have to add
Where
your
this
snap,
girl
because I'm not
eats.
seeing. Hey!
Yeah, I'm sorry. The
Wow.
Snapchat is public. Yeah, it is public.
Okay. I'm so good. But
Please follow
January,
on Snapchat.
I'll add you.
No, add
But
me.
January has been so good. We started off with the year, just planning, strategizing, and we have like this pepperdem vibe. So this 2025 is pepperdem season, #pepperdem season. That's like the spicy red.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you blend and you put in your shit or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, that is how spicy it is. You can choose your level. We are going the hardest, spiciest level for this year.
Have you seen that show, Hot Ones, where he like super hot
Yeah,
stuff?
the
yeah,
hot
yeah.
spicy
Like
chicken
6
wings.
wings.
Yeah.
What's the hottest pepper you guys have had since we're talking about pepper?
I don't even know the difference. All I know is that I like hot.
Hot. Everything.
I mean,
hot.
it's evident from their hair. They
Like a
have
heater.
red hair.
Yeah.
So you guys like it hot?
Yes,
Hot.
please.
Very very hot.
Very hot.
No, wait.
I don't know what he means by hot.
Wait.
If you're peppering them, it has to be very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be. It has,
It has to be.
Give them.
You can't, if you're doing something, to do it well.
Was last year your best year in music so far professionally for you guys? Would you say?
I mean,
Because you did a lot.
yeah. So when we started, we had like a plan. So 2023 was just 2024. Oh my God.
Forgot.
Right?
I felt like I was in 2024 for a second. My God, guys, you have to update your dates and things. So, my God. Okay. So, 2024 was really, really good. We got unexpected things that were good things. So, like from the TGMA and song to getting into 3 Music Awards,
Music,
nominated
yes.
for 2 categories.
Yeah.
That was so amazing. And we also did our own concerts and we performed at so many places. We'll get into the places we performed at. But like 2024 was a good year. Like even when I look at our videos of performances versus the year before, you can see like the improvement.
The stark difference.
The improvement, and we're gonna keep improving. So 2025 will even be better than 2024.
Awesome.
Yeah,
And
but because I wanted to add that, like all the years were ground, we can't just dismiss them because they were ground foundations to build on.
it was part of the
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah, so for us, when we do something, we know it's not gonna come now. It's
Yeah.
gonna domino effect, and you're gonna see the results like 3
6
months
months,
later
yeah,
or a
6
year
months
later. So
later,
for
yeah.
us, we are gonna continue being consistent and then being patient.
Yeah. But I think the stages we performed at. So let me go from December so I don't forget. So we did Promised Land. Promised Land was so dope. It was so dope. The fans, I want to still keep Promised fans because they were so dope. Pretty girls everywhere, handsome men everywhere. Yeah.
Promised Land, the DB Porsche concert too. Wallahi. Promised Land,
That's how I was in
manifesting.
there. Yeah, like street boy.
You were there, you were not there.
I wasn't there. I'm a street boy.
Ah.
Me, it's when I'm here that I have to be very demure. When I'm outside, ask my boys. The street is the street.
I don't know why I don't believe you though.
I believe him.
Hey.
But I walk. Okay, so the thing is, I'm very happy you guys are here because you guys are amazing ladies, right? You're chasing your dreams. And even though you guys are doing your thing the way you know how, there are young people out there who are in business, in entertainment, in health, some in politics. But the thing is, a dream, right? Everybody's trying to grow. And I think for the 3 of you, you guys have grown a lot. So I'm very happy you're here. Yeah, I want to start with you. What does evolution mean to you as a young creative? Because you do this over and over, people see you. How do you grow? What is growth?
I honestly think evolution is subjective to everybody, and it's different. There have been times where I've sat back in my bed and cried because I felt like I wasn't going anywhere. And then coincidentally, I'll see a picture from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, where I was just an intern at the media house.
Yeah.
And then I look at it and I'm like, you have grown.
That's right.
And I feel like that kind of relates to the three of us.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I met Lali and Lola at the old place, right?
Yeah.
Their accent was even different. They had that thick UK accent. Like they were talking, they were like, "Oh hi guys, our name is Lali and Lola."
I beg
You know?
who can do more than you?
And then right now,
The streets is the streets.
See, so you see, don't vex me, don't vex me.
I think that the evolution comes from the environment you find yourself.
True.
Once you find the things that can help you thrive, then you thrive in your own way. And I honestly want to use this as an opportunity to tell other people that you shouldn't let other people's success define you. You shouldn't measure their success with yours. You don't know what somebody did to get to where they are now. So just take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
Get.
How about you? Music.
I
right?
agree with Yaa in a lot of things that you said. For me, I feel like let's just get straight to the chase. When you're starting something, you're gonna break place. Jesus, Lord, 2025, I rebuke garments.
In the name of Jesus, amen.
You're gonna break plates, okay?
Yeah.
So you're gonna
Yeah.
make a lot of mistakes, and it's fine to make those mistakes. And as you go, you're learning. So I feel like evolving has to do with a lot of learning and unlearning.
Yeah.
So when it comes to where you're venturing into, because for us when we're venturing into the music space, there's so many things that we had to unlearn and learn. So for example, how to sing, how to hold, you even want to learn how to play instruments. So it's all about where you want to get to. You set your goal and then you work towards it, right?
But the thing is, what we're doing is very public. You're making these mistakes publicly.
Yeah.
Right.
You might say the right thing for the wrong reasons, right? And vice versa.
Perfect example.
Like we're human beings. Like sometimes, you look at an interview you did 5 years ago, and you probably wouldn't give that advice.
Yes.
But that's where you were. One thing I heard, which I'll never forget, is kids are never raised by the same parents. And this is to say, your dad at 21 is not the same person at 28.
Exactly.
So the way he treats his firstborn
It's
might not be the
different
same
from-
way he's going to treat his
Exactly.
secondborn.
Exactly.
And I think about that so much.
true.
So doing these things publicly, maybe a performance, you thought, oh, we could have done better. Maybe an interview should have did this better. You look at a music video, but again, office of public opinion, where everybody's judging you. Being and doing this professionally for how young you've done it, is it easier to deal with now? Are you not used to it now? Is it better, or is it still difficult?
I feel like at this point, I'm doing my best. I leave it to God. Because back then, I was a perfectionist. Like, no, like, why am I posting every day? And it has to be a certain way. And has to be, and at some point, like, everyone's like, no, just let it go, let it go, let it go. So even the music, when we're creating the music, I'm like, I woke up one day and then my dad, because our dad is a manager, he just comes and he's like, yo, I've uploaded a song. The song is coming out. I said, what? I wanted to change and I didn't like this. And I'm like, no, that's it. I'm cutting. That's it. That's the point you have to reach. So then I started realizing, I was like, why am I being such a perfectionist? Like, why am I so like a stick? I'm so rigid. Like, I have to, no, I have to, let me, you have your plan and you're very intentional about it. We're very intentional about everything. But like, just go with the flow. And then just do your best and trust God. So even sometimes, like, I would just post without makeup. And then back then, I'm like, no, I have to do makeup. But now I go to places, I'm like, I don't have my makeup on, I have my glasses, I'm chill. That's me, that's part of me. Why am I stressing? You know, and there was this time that I was crying, and then my dad was like, shoot. He said that he didn't record me. So I can watch myself.
Oh, okay.
Like 2 years down the line, like, see what you were crying over. Like, can you imagine? So, but it's all part of the process, you know, and the public, you don't want to show them that you're perfect because you're not, you're human just like them. So you also want to show them the reality of your life.
Yeah.
So they know that they're not alone in it.
Yeah. Can I
how
add
about
to,
you? Yeah, please do. Please do.
With the authentic stuff she was talking about, I feel like that rather endears you to your fans or your followers.
Yeah.
Because when you're trying to be a perfectionist, now people hold you to a certain esteem.
Yeah.
The very day that you don't meet, they will crucify you.
Yeah.
And I think it has become part of the entertainment
norm,
culture where
Mm-hmm.
people love to crucify you on mainly Twitter and TikTok. And these are the two worst platforms you should be crucified on. With Instagram, some people can save you. They'll say some nice things.
Twitter,
Twitter.
But you know the
TikTok.
crazy thing? The most positive post can be roasted. But I've seen like some
Why are you
posts,
smiling so much?
like, thank God it was such a beautiful day. like the most harmless
There's somebody who
posts.
tell you, are you telling me that my day was
My day
bad?
was
Like,
like,
just
bruh,
twisting.
No, but those kind of comments,
bruh.
those kind of comments. At first, because the thing is that when we started, my dad was like, you know, you're going to be in the public. You know, you're going to be known. Are you ready for that? That was a very good question to ask. And I was like, oh, yes, I'm ready. Oh, yes.
You always feel like you're ready, but you're not ready.
When I started seeing comments, I said, God, I'm not ready. I'm not, because...
And some of these comments, look, I always tell people that every time I am asked to say something, I always tell people that before you write something, think about how you would feel if it was said to you.
They don't care,
Some
yeah.
people,
They don't
some
care.
people
They don't
will
care.
write
Yeah.
certain. Look, there was a time I posted a picture. I think I was doing a concert, and that day I had hurt my foot, so I decided not to. Just, kind of like get a pedicure, but no nails. Somebody zoomed in.
That's
to
crazy.
that nail. That had.
Crazy.
And then they said, fine girl, unela chia.
Oh.
I was crying.
Oh man.
I was crying.
you know
And
what-
that picture had Nanaba in it. And they were trying to
The
compare.
queen.
They were saying,
Bro, how could you mess up with the queen?
You're telling me.
You understand?
It's not a metaphor. It's not good. Do you know, I feel like... Because I...
But I'm sure that's how she felt at
Yes,
that time,
at
right?
that time.
At that time. But
My
now,
goodness.
okay, but now...
But
So
now-
looking back on it,
looking
yeah,
back,
like she said, how do you
I'm
feel?
going to say, like, looking back on it, like, what would you have done differently? Like,
Now I don't
Would you
really-
have changed that picture
know
if
what-
you
do you
could?
know-
No, you know what? I'm grateful for
'Cause
it.
I'm sure
'Cause
Nana
now,
wouldn't even-
yes, she didn't
Right.
even care. And you know what? That year, my birthday, that was the particular picture she posted. And looking back on it, I'm like, you know what? It's fine. Now,
fine,
if I
yeah.
go out and I don't have any pedicure or nails on, people will feel like, oh, she's comfortable in her skin. She's comfortable in whatever she's wearing. And that is, honestly, that feels good for me. Like, if you try to make yourself like a perfect person, do catch him and say, when
to
you are
please
broke,
everyone, yeah.
and you have to go out, you go and look for a makeup artist, you go and look for somebody to style
Yeah.
your wig.
Yeah.
When you could have just put your hair in a bun and just walk
That's why I
out
said
Yeah.
I walk. I'll say it
like
too.
say,
with your black
walk
shirts.
and I buy watch it. The watch it car. The woman she never give me too
Everybody
much.
buys
But
watches.
madam, you are watching. You know, let's. Okay, so from what you guys are saying, right? It
Yeah.
seems like you've grown tough skin.
Yeah.
How do you deal with your loved ones seeing the things you go through, even though you might react to it the way, as you're saying, stronger, more resilient? If you see your mom seeing this, your dad seeing this, your partner seeing this, your siblings seeing this, how does that make you feel sometimes? Have you thought about that?
Let me start from the perspective of my little sister, because she's in school and then people know us. So one time we went for one of her soccer, they were having like a soccer match with other
Okay.
schools, right? And then we're there, and then like the group of girls, those girls, those, I don't even want
Yeah.
to mention those type
Yeah.
of girls.
Yeah.
And they're there, and then my sister is here, and then she's by herself, and I'm like, why is she? But then they are there making it. She passed by, and then you're like, oh, you're feeling yourself because your sisters are here. Why did they do their hair red? Why did they? And I'm like,
Oh man.
she goes there. Why is your bottle small? Why is your like?
Why are you
and
comparing
Why are you
her
comparing?
to
Why are you
us?
subjecting her to that?
Yeah.
And that's one thing I don't.
But then
like.
no, but I feel like even like talking about that, they are the same girls who also follow us.
Can you imagine?
They're the-
Exactly.
The
they're the same
hypocrisy
people-
in there.
It's crazy. And then
I don't know if I'm a man, right? But whenever someone comes to me for advice on this, what I tell them is the world is always going to be the world. And you are always going to be you. It's best for you to be tough and face it, right? Ask for broader shoulders, not lighter weight. Because it's always going to be there. We can say the most
there.
lovely things on TV, and true, you should be nice, you should be caring, you should be positive. But that's not how the world works.
Yeah.
Do you have these tough conversations with people around you?
Yes, and personally, for me, I always say it's my dad. Like, many times, if you've seen any post that has insulted me or criticized me, you should be able to see. He has his account is a ghost account, but he'll always come and leave a comment. My daughter, I am proud of you. You are brilliant. You are da 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 da. He will write a full epistle in the comments, and because he doesn't use his
Yeah.
actual name, a lot of people don't know, so they just come and like, oh, that's what he does.
So your dad goes on your social media?
Yes,
that's
I like
so
that.
true.
and then he'll go and leave a good comment, and then he'll
and
just
I don't like my
like,
mom going on my social media.
Me,
Because I know
initially,
What are you doing there
yes,
that you don't like
initially
it?
I didn't like the
What-
idea.
what are you-
influence it on
what are
me.
you
Yes,
hiding?
what
My
are you
own
hiding?
babies.
Initially, I didn't like the idea.
Keep your baby to yourself.
But then I went for, I think when I dropped out of Malika, right?
Oh, you went for like a
Yes,
girl.
hey. And so when they posted, the next week came and then they posted the 20 contestants that had made it or something. He came to write, they had not tagged me, but he went to write a whole episode and then he copied the link to the comments and then he sent it to me that if I'm feeling down about it, I should go and read it. There was a time they were dragging me on TikTok. He went to write a comment in my video section. Then he copied it and they sent the link to me and told me that I should go and read it. And I feel like that has actually helped me develop a tough skin. Look, let's be very honest. You can never develop a tough skin enough for the criticism that will come. But once I know that my father looks at me and sees a beautiful, smart girl, I don't know who you are. And the crazy part of this is 90% of the people that write these comments, when they see you in real life, they can't even say it.
No.
The thing is, you never even see them.
You can't even say because you can't afford to be where you are.
Yeah.
It's true. Like, there's no way a troll will take a vehicle or board a ride or hail a ride and come all the way to MX24 to come and say, Jason, I don't like you.
Yeah,
no.
you never see that.
It's only the 3 cities data
I think
that they will use it.
I think the starting point, if anyone is watching, is to mentally prepare yourself that the world is a cruel place, and then from there you build. Then you just build on that,
and you find your people.
Because for us, we grew up in a very conducive environment where our household is very democratic. So everyone has a safe space. Like, it's better for us to create a safe space in the house to say whatever you want, and then we correct you so you don't make those mistakes when you go out. So for us, our dad is like, why didn't you do this? Like, he's very not strict, but like tough love. Like, why didn't you do that? Why didn't they? Afterwards, even when he knows he made a mistake, he'll be like, oh, like, I'm sorry. Like, later, he'll go, oh, I'm sorry. Maybe we got bad this and that and that. Yeah. So for us, we grew up in a house where we know that in the real world, it's going to be tough. So for us, he'll be like, someone said that you're ugly. Okay, then you're ugly. So then what are you going to do?
So afterwards, I should do what? Then what? Okay.
Because me, I'm very often hungry. But like, it is what it is.
Like, and then what happens after? Okay.
Like, if you say it, then what?
What surprised you guys the most about this space? Again, being young, like you said, your dad was like,
in the industry?
Ready? Yeah, in the industry, being in the public eye, releasing music, wanting to be heard, being on TV. What really took you aback? Like, wow. Whether good or bad.
Okay, because that's what I wanted to know. So, when we started performing, right, I need like how, like when I hold the mic, how I sounded, because I have a female voice. Like, I'm a female. So when I talk, my frequencies are higher. They tune the mics for the male voice. So when I go on stage, I had to actually practice talking in a lower tone. So, hi, what's up? No. Hi, what's up? Well, Lali X Lola.
Oh,
do you get it? We had to actually practice how to talk in a lower tone just to fit into that space. And even when, like, even the stages, if I'm wearing heels and I have to climb the stairs to go on a stage, come on, we're gonna suffer. Yeah. Because it's made for a male, mostly the males, to climb over it. So I'm like, okay, I'm not hurt about it. We just adapt to it. But then it's just this little things that make you feel, man, like the women, we struggle small, like, okay, not small, but we struggle. But even like outside of being like a female, just a new artist going into the industry, like you said, people you're doing music and they don't believe you, like they don't take you seriously, which is fine. I mean, anyone who says I'm starting something and I don't really see your work, I mean, yeah. But then we've proven our point. Yeah. We've proven our value, and we're gonna keep doing our best and just keep growing like that.
What was yours? Was the same as
so that's mine. That's mine. So you can say yours.
What was the same as your sister?
So you mentioned the challenges. For me, I'm gonna talk about like the positive, because sometimes, like, as Yaa said, sometimes you cry, you're in your room and you're crying. You're like, oh my God, is it working? Is it not working? But as I said, like, we know that whatever we do now, you see the results later on. So, like, sometimes when we go out, and then people recognize you and they're like, oh my God, I saw you on this. Oh my God, I saw you on this. I've been listening. I heard this and that. Oh, the red hair. So we're like, okay, the red hair was a good decision because people recognize us for the red hair. So all the decisions that we've been doing is working. Okay, us going here, people someone saw it and now they know us. So it's like, everything that you do has to be intentional. You just have to stick with the plan. And even when other opportunities. So I think that you also have to be smart enough to see when other opportunities come and to be able
You have to be ready
so
for
one
it.
thing I learned, I said I don't like it when I'm in my house. I'm very comfortable. I'm not wearing makeup. I'm not wearing. I'm okay.
You just get a call that
I'm
you have to
Gucci.
be here
You
now.
have to be here like, oh my God, I don't want to now do makeup, now do the. But then I had to get used to the fact that opportunities just come. It doesn't have to be, the world is not waiting for you. You have to be ready every single time. So my dad, like our manager is always on our case, like, no, your clothes have to, you can't tell me that you don't have anything to wear. You have to plan for these things. So for us, we had to learn how to be prepared for those opportunities.
When you hear them saying this, right?
Yeah.
Because again, we the fans, you don't see this like you're saying, climbing upstairs, voice tonation in the
Practicing,
mic and all these things. When you hear them saying this, because you've gone on shows with them, right, which we're going to get into, what do you think, right? The little details.
I feel like as fans, we don't realize this little not so little work that they have to put into their craft.
Yeah.
You're just standing behind, in front of the stage, and you're just enjoying the music, and you're just talking about how they sound good on stage. And in retrospection, you can understand that if perhaps they had come on stage and they were using the lady voice, like, too much, you know?
Yeah.
And you wouldn't realize that it has to take a little bit of practice to understand that type of thing.
Yeah.
So, me, I appreciate their sound. I don't know about others. I appreciate their sound. I love the way they interact with their audience. And one amazing part of it is the dance. Because you might not realize it, sometimes fans, we want more. Like, we don't just want you to come and sing. We've heard you singing on Audio Mac and Apple Music. Give us something more. Yeah. And so if you see your artist dancing, that is why Lali and Lola, Mr. Jew, when they're performing, like, people like it because, you know, say, even if they stop singing, there's some dance coming to go on. So you love that. You understand? So
Is that what really drew you to them? Because again, you guys work together a lot. You hosted their show, very beautiful show.
Yes, we love Yaa Bitha. Like,
Cross it out together.
One of the best MCs in the game.
What is it like about them that really drew you to them?
Again, I'll go back to the first day I met them. I think it was either a Wednesday or a Friday.
Yeah, it was probably a weekday.
Yes. I came into work, and then our producer came in, Irabna. She was singing, "Picture Us."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Why are you disturbing? I'm trying to write a script. What song is that?" Because I hadn't heard the song yet. And then she was like, "Hey, you don't know some UK babes? They've done some song here."
Oh
What
God.
song? Say, "Picture Us." Irabna, I beg you. I don't know the song. And one thing about me, if I don't know a certain song, I don't want somebody to sing it to me. I want to go and listen to it before. Then I was like, okay, show me the song. Let me go and listen to it. So just as I was getting out of the studio, they were also coming in. And they were so like, hi. They don't know me. They were like, hi, how are you? I said, Rabna, is this the girls you were talking about? They are nice. So they were so nice with me. And from then, I started to kind of like get closer to them. Obviously, I'm not going to come to you and say, oh, Lali, you understand. But we started getting closer, and then I realized that the kind of love that I had for them, they also had it for me. And I just kind of like started loving them. At the time, they weren't even performing with the dance in there, and I'd already loved them. So the day I saw the performance, I think the first time I saw them dancing was at one of the Crossatile shows. And I see Lali and Lola jumping up and down. I'm like, hold on. Something ain't right. And I was like, when did they add this to it? And it is beautiful. And I feel like that is what has even endeared more people to them.
To them, right?
Seeing that they're more than just singing. There's the dance in there. They have an amazing personality. And if you have a conversation with them, there's never a dull moment.
It would be beautiful if like the world was like this, right? Like just positive energy. Just
But it can't exist like that.
But I feel like you guys shouldn't take away from the fact that we need criticism.
Yes. Very
Both the
true.
constructive ones
ones,
and the
No, that's how we got here. Sometimes the negative gives you ammunition to just like, okay, I'll prove you wrong.
Exactly.
No, but even the good critique is what has helped us here. Because even when it comes to our music and stuff, like we go around, we play for people. we played some of our songs for you, and then we listen to everyone's feedback. And if we think now we still want to keep what we have, we keep it. But then if it's a critique that's going to help us, why not? We always want to add it to it. So even when we started in the industry, we didn't know, we just started from scratch. Our dad is a manager, so he learns everything from scratch. We went to go and learn from YouTube, and then now we have, by the grace of God, we have a vocal coach. Shout out to Shakizi. Yeah, and then, so like, everything is like a process. Everything, you have to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think it's just been a blessing.
But even
so
though it's a
far.
process for you guys, and I know you're going to know this, your growth has been super like exponential. It's been like very fast.
Yeah.
And the thing about you guys is, and what I love about your dad is, he's not waiting for you guys to be the biggest thing in the world, right? Jay-Z was once a new artist, right? Kanye West was new.
Yeah,
Sarkodie was new.
I mean, yeah, that's
right?
that's a good perspective.
Yes. And one thing I see for you guys, you have your own concert, right? Like, you're not necessarily waiting, even though you're patient. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're patient, but you're not waiting.
Yeah.
Is that intentional?
Very
so it was
intentional.
very intentional because for us, we prioritize not blowing first. We were thinking of we were thinking of more of we have to prepare, as I said, for those opportunities. So for us, it was more of artist development whilst we are putting ourselves out there. Because some artists, they're not out there, but they're going through artist development. But for us, we started, as we said, we started from
We're breaking plates and we're going.
We're like, as in, we're going, whether we break the plate.
But we also made up our mind that we're not chasing a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We are doing quality over just like quantity, and you're just looking for that hit song. No. So we're like, okay, we have to. So the first year we're finding our sound. Second year we're doing live band. So we started our first show. The year after, okay, we're gonna put ourselves more with brands. So we're gonna go into people's corporate buildings. You don't have a meeting. We don't care. We're
I'm here
fainted.
to see.
Please, I'm looking for marketing. Please, I'm looking for CEO. You will meet us. If there's no, we'll come back later, or we'll find you at an event, and we'll find you and come and greet you. Like,
And I
that's
think
how we are.
The strategy for us was more of building the brand.
And the
So now
community
it
organically.
Organically. So for us, it's more of, if I enter a building, they'll be like, oh, those are Lali, those are. It makes it easier for you to enter a door. So for us, building the brand is very important, because there's a lot of artists that you know the song, but you don't know them as artists. You don't know them as. And for us, you guys know, we are not just artists. Like, we are very versatile. We can host 1 minute.
Yes.
I feel like, so you were saying how you met us, and I was like, when I met you, like I was like, oh my God, who is this girl with this huge amount of, hey, you people, Ya's energy.
Ya's energy is crazy.
Black
Screen. And she's so funny.
Why are you shaking your head?
Oh my gosh,
Black
Yaa
and
is so funny. Yaa is so funny. Off
funny.
screen, on screen,
And
she's so funny.
like you guys, she's very
Smart.
very intellectual. How she articulates herself on screen is how she is off screen. Like, guys, whatever you're seeing on is the same that you
It's
get. 'Cause
very authentic.
Very authentic.
You're going to make this girl cry on set.
No, don't cry, don't cry.
My birthday is coming.
Our birthday is actually this Saturday, so
So you guys are going to have like a party or something?
Guys,
please, you see that money for party?
Come on
We're
now.
pushing it.
That's why I'm telling you
I
that.
just told you guys I'm hungry. On live TV.
Okay, wait. We'll do that party, but what are you giving them for their birthday?
no.
In Ghana,
Jason.
the celebrants brings the tunes.
And so that's
as
why
far as
they're
I
asking
know.
you that just make a
Are you guys
video.
listening to me?
Jason.
I said the money for party is going to go into our music.
like,
Thank you.
uh-huh.
End of story.
See, like, you're even talking, wait, pause. Odogu.
Uh-huh.
Spreaders.
When on air?
Hey!
When on air?
$12 million
When on air?
Spreaders.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you are.
But when on air, did I say that? What's interesting, right, about this conversation we're having for me is someone watching this will say, I see Lali and Lola everywhere. They're performing everywhere. They're on multiple platforms. They're on MX24 TV. They have a lot of followers. I hear the music. But they're talking like they're new artists. And one thing I've learned is, we've been speaking for, I think, like 2-3 years now. With every interview, that's something I have picked up on, right? Where is this mentality from? Is it from your dad or is it from you guys? Because it's always like it's a start for you. And I don't get that from every single person I talk to. Obviously, I'm not going to tell everybody that, right? But again, these are, I was reading a book called Cues, right? The way people smile, the way people turn their heads, the way people respond. Even when you're interviewing, you pick up on these things. And for every single time I talk to you guys, one thing I've gotten from you is, oh, we have to do this. You know, it's a stage. We have to go here. We have to do this. We're not thinking about hit songs. We're thinking about growing. We're going to walk into these brands, just like you just said, right? We're going to show our face. We can host events for you. Is that part of the plan, or is that just who you are? Because I think that's something a lot of people can learn from, even not just artists, right? Where did that come from?
It's part of the plan. So for us, every single day is a chance for a new person to see you. you know. And for us, we actually sat down and created like a strategic plan for the year. And we already know the songs we're going to release next year because we already have the list. In fact, even this year, we have like our 2 EPs. The name of the EPs is called Pepper Soup, okay? Thank you. And we have like everything planned out. And I feel like that's what, because we have structure. People think because we're a family, we don't have structure. Please, we have structure. But we have all our split sheets signed. We have like all, as we said, even after this interview, we're going back home to do admin work because there's so many things we have to do.
You're doing that yourselves?
We have a team, but then we ourselves like to supervise everything. So we are also like very hands-on. Everyone is very hands-on.
Wow.
So our dad is our manager. Our mom is our brand manager. Our brother is our co-manager and producer. And our little sister, she's a supporter.
Wait, I think, let me add, like, I have to give accolades to my dad because, guys, so basically, you know, do you remember Chimfe?
Yeah.
Chimfe, do you remember Chimfe?
Chimfe.
Yeah.
So,
Why are
He used to play love songs.
use it to run the girls.
Oh, come on.
So my dad was like a music executive with Chimfe. No one knows that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because the thing is that when we started the music, we wanted to. Those were them times, so we had to now learn what was happening occurring now. Because now we're more digitalized, we're now global. Social media is now. You don't have to go around sharing CDs and stuff. Yeah, but like
so my dad me of something. There's a guy at Akramo.
You've met him too. Today, he's
By force or by the CD.
Excuse me, he's a businessman.
He needs business lessons.
He's a businessman.
Wait. So then, so the year that he came on board, Chimfe won an award within that 1 year. So like my dad, he's a businessman. He has experience. So it was just all about starting and understanding the industry that we are in now, and then we start moving. My dad, he moves like a businessman,
and creating our own formula.
Because I during the Fire and Flow concert, all the conversations we're having, it was as though we had never met before. It was very professional. So the girls are coming in at this time. This is the queue. This is where we're going to. This.
And like, who's this?
I said, hey,
I thought we're friends.
yesterday we're not
What's going on? Say hello, like smile.
2 hours before the event, he texted me, what time are you coming? I said, I'll try to come an hour before. He said, don't try. Be there 1 hour. We were just talking last night. We were just laughing.
Even with us. Every morning, unfailingly,
we do meetings. Like
9,
a 2-hour meeting.
9.
Yeah.
If we don't make it 9, it's the whole house.
Yeah.
So that explains, because I was about to ask them that some of the comments that we had seen on social media included, why is your dad following you everywhere? Is it just because he's your manager, or is it some sort of protection stand that he's taking?
I feel like, as a woman, first of all, going and as an artist and a public figure, because let's just put women in the industry as a general.
You can't go to places alone.
You can't go to places alone.
That's true.
And you can't go to places with just other girls. It's better if you have a male presence around you to be able to scout and see danger from a mile away. I can see, because sometimes when you go out, you don't go by yourself.
No, I'm either asking Izzy to go with me or ask Jason to come with me.
Jason, can you fight?
A glorified bodyguard. Bruh, I'm doing my push-ups, bro. I protect baby girl.
Yeah, I see. I think I can see some muscle beef from here. Small thing, But for us, our father is not following us because he's our father. He wants to protect we are his baby girls.
Okay, so know what we're going to do?
But he's going as like our manager.
Okay.
And then that's why we say he, aka Beast, the Beast. If he has to pounce on you, he will pounce on you. If you try and mess with us, what do you mean?
So,
thank you.
Okay, we're gonna go for a break.
Okay.
We actually want to get to the Free Music Awards and some other stuff. Okay, my producer is telling me like she wants us to get into it now because some fans are asking her.
Okay.
How does it feel winning awards, even though I just spoke to you guys about feeling fresh and feeling new? Because it's an achievement. Even though you guys say,
Look, I just want to say this before they answer. At the Free Music Awards, I remember the voting. They came to MX for one of the shows. I think it was the morning show or something. And so I was holding the phone. And also on the way to one of the high schools for Cross It Out. When the nomination thing came and then we were voting, and I was like, Lali Lola, I can see you. Should I vote for you? I shouldn't vote for you. So sitting there and then the announcer says, emerging women of the... So the moment they said women, because it's supposed to be woman, right?
Yeah.
And they're the only duo in the category. So the moment the person said, emerging women of the year, I just started screaming. The people
So
sitting
you were the
around me,
ones-
they were like, oh, Naga was then. I was like, yeah. I was so happy.
Oh my
Okay, so we
God.
actually have the video.
Okay.
We're going to check it out. When we come back, we're going to get some more with these amazing ladies. We'll be right back.
Thank you very much. Put your hands together for Lali and Lola. Imagine women of...
Watching that, how do you guys feel?
Yo, I couldn't even watch
Okay,
it.
so let me say this. So when we got the nomination, because I think we got
got
nominated
two,
for
yeah,
two
group of the
categories,
year
group of the
as
year as
well,
well.
yeah.
So we were like, oh, okay, there's so many amazing women in the category. It can go either way. But when we were sitting there, and then as Yaa said, they mentioned women. I was like, I think my brother had like a video. He was recording us secretly, and you could see. I was like, huh? So I was like, is it us? I didn't want to get hopeful. So I was like, demure.
Yeah.
So then they said, Lali and Lola. I said, whew.
Guys,
I left this girl in the dust. I said,
like, I'm not...
That's what.
yeah, that's what I was in front of.
That's why when I came, I was panting because I was literally chasing after this girl. Like, can you even imagine?
And then me too, when I went first to, I didn't see
couldn't-
nothing.
she
I was-
couldn't-
I was
Imagine.
like,
So do you know the funny thing? As I was getting on the stage, I'm not thinking, what am I going to say?
because we didn't prepare like a speech and things.
Because
So
we
you
didn't know
didn't
we were
expect
gonna.
it.
We went. I was so surprised.
But like,
but we
man.
worked hard.
We
So we're
worked
like,
hard for
okay,
it.
yeah. I mean,
I
like,
think that makes the feeling even better.
Even
right?
better.
Yeah.
Right?
Because
Yeah.
for us, when we got it, we're like, okay, people are recognizing our hard work. People are
Yeah.
seeing what we're doing,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, we're entering in the right lane. We're doing the right things.
and you know the amazing thing, when you get an award, and you actually deserve it. Like everyone. Everyone will be like, they worked hard.
Yeah,
you can
you can
deserve
see it.
Like they worked hard for it. Like every single day,
'Cause,
they
like,
are working hard. Like it's organic.
Imagine getting a one and someone was like, oh no, it should have been, but no one.
Yeah, how'd you guys do with
Yeah.
that? Oh, it
No.
should have been.
No,
but
we've
that's
never
what I'm
had
saying.
it.
We never. No one.
Everyone
no one
says
everyone
you
was like,
deserve
yeah,
that.
Oh,
Because
okay.
deserve
because
it.
I think everyone in the category was like, oh, like they were like, oh, congrats, like.
Oh, that's
to
nice.
us, yeah. So for us, we're like women, because even when as she, I appreciated that she was like, oh, to the women in the category, giving them appreciation for even being in a category with us. So for us, we're always thankful. Like we don't take anything for granted.
Yeah. And I feel like we as women should just be supporting each other.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no all of us can just succeed on your
Bring
own
each other up.
and
And
also
then-
bring each other up.
But
and
one
help
thing
each
I want
other.
to find out is if you guys actually do. Because we don't see as many features, we don't see, we'd love to see more of it,
Yeah.
right? Like, I never
Yeah,
hear...
you're talking, you see, the thing is, you're talking about music.
Yes,
But there's
yes, music.
there's so
Music.
like actually like releasing
As
a song with a
artists.
female
Yes,
artist.
yes.
But there's so
Is
much
it-
more than
Just
by supporting by just releasing music with a female
So it
artist.
happens behind the scenes?
So like let's say for example, Animal Rose has an event. I'm showing up. She's
Okay.
releasing an EP. I'm reposting that. She doesn't even have to ask me. She wants us to do something.
So it does
I'm
happen?
Yeah, and we have songs. We have songs. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah,
Oh,
but
man, she
we
really
actually
did.
have like a song with Blue. So the funny thing is that Blue and us, we actually met during a competition. Afrofuture,
Oh.
Rising Star. We actually met during the competition. Okay, so because we're in a competition, we should be fighting. No, we became friends after we're done with the competition. She won, and we were like runner up. We didn't care. You did well. You're an amazing artist. Let's work on something together. And that's when we released "Be My Lover," and it was part of our EP. I mean, like, there's
Hey,
no
who do you want
hard.
to be your lover? We're going to go for a quick commercial break. I have some questions to ask them. We'll be right back. MX24GH. The hashtag is MXLIVE. You know, please send us messages. I'm loving the conversation. Learning a lot myself. We have a few minutes to go, so I have to pack everything in because I can't let these ladies leave without telling me everything I want them to tell me. And if you want them to tell you some stuff, again, please on social media, send us a DM, send out a tweet. Do you say send out an X or send out a tweet?
Send out
Send an X.
An X.
It's fine if you do tweets. We all still
But it's
know
weird.
Even though,
Send out an X.
Even though you don't like your ex, send out the X.
Yes.
No, I won't say that. No, I will not say that. I want us to touch on something because it is very, very important to you guys. And even from what Yaa said earlier on, it's very important to her. Family. A lot of families don't work well together. That's facts. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but because emotions are involved, right? It's not always easy putting a family right in a business setting, right? Telling them what to do or what not to do, the wrong way or the right way. Again, it comes back to emotions, right? It doesn't mean you don't want to correct them, but it seems like you guys have found a balance. How is it dealing with your dad in a professional setting and a personal setting? The difficulties. Now, we know the good side, right? He's there, he's supporting, wake up at 9 a.m., let's do these things. But on the difficult days, for those watching this, right, how do you guys deal with this?
I mean,
And are the difficult days really difficult?
Okay, so,
I like that.
so let me be honest, right? Even if you're working in an organization and you're planning like a project or you're planning something, you're gonna like butt heads. I think we should do this. No, I think it should be done this way. Are you sure? No. And then it's like, no, but I'm sure we should do it this way. But then I sit and realize, no, but there's something that he's seeing that I'm not seeing. So even when it came to like the perfectionist, like he was always complaining, like you have to be posting on social media. I'm like, no, but I'm not done editing. I'm not done. It has to be perfect. He's like, no, just let it go. Even if it's just a 5 seconds. And I was just like, no, it has to be perfect. But then I started to realize that my fans don't care about it being like they just want to see more of you. So I was like, okay, he's seeing something I'm not seeing. So at the end of the day, everyone is fighting for the same goal, for all of us to just get to a certain level and keep pushing. So I'm like, okay, all right.
So you guys have that level of understanding now?
Yeah.
Okay, you see, every manager will tell you that they're artists. You have to understand your type of artist that you have. And then, because my dad is like, so when we started, we were very conventional. Hey, is that a word? Conservative, that's the word. We're very conservative. And he's like, you have to
break out of that.
You have to think about being open-minded, right?
Yeah.
So then we have to now unlearn that. So he's like, he understands that. So it was very easy for him to be like, okay, we have to do this. And we're like, we're not understanding why he's saying we have to do this. Why should I get up and enter? Why should I go to a place that no one knows me and have to now be forcing myself? Like, but then at first when he was like, we're doing those kind of movements, and then we're being very, we're being coconut heads. Yeah, we're being very stubborn. But then as time went on, I'm like, okay, I also want to be a business person as well. Not just, let's forget about the artist. I'm also like, what is he seeing that I'm not seeing? So I had to also learn that kind of mentality. And I'm like, understanding it. So for him, if he was sitting here, he'd be like, yeah. He had to struggle with
the
that.
stress.
Like, you have to work together.
And at the end of the day, you're in the same house.
Yes.
Because he was a manager somewhere, he go Sakumana, then go Madina.
Even if we've had a disagreement,
no, we'll still have to do. You still have to do what you're supposed to do.
You will still do it at the end of the day. What do you mean?
Yeah, we do. But the things that
but you're angry, but you will do that. Let me tell you. The funny thing is, like, I'm arguing with him about something that I disagree on. After I'm done, I've gone to do it too, but he won't know. Like, do you understand?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, I disagree with you, but I'm still gonna do it at the end of the day. Do you get it? So that's the point where we've reached. And I just sometimes I'm just like, okay, he knows what he's talking about. Let me.
But your dads are very strong people.
Yeah.
Because Yaa was mentioning how I like how he takes his time. He's knowing what is in the comments. And
Has your dad ever been to any of your events? While you were emceeing, getting an award, making a public appearance?
Maybe one or two.
When they see like young guys around you and hugging you and being lovey-dovey and people bro, I'm bro. Like, that's why I said they're strong
He'll tell you
guys.
that he's not telling you to not hug them. Just watch the way. He'll tell you that the
Bro,
way they
yeah,
handle you. You see, human beings, when you allow, let's say when people meet you, they shake you. Every time they meet you, they shake you. The one time you give them the opportunity to embrace you tightly, they will take it the next step the next time they see you. So he just tells you know how to, demarcate some lines. There should be some boundaries. So they can hug you. But when they're taking pictures, putting their hands around your waist, you're a fan, you're a follower. Put your hands. I don't know.
Unless she allows it, of course.
Because
right, like
why you? Yes. Why? Will you die?
I want to add to this. So we're women. So you're obviously vulnerable to in any space. And you always have to be cautious Yeah. And then because you don't know if the person is a fan, the person genuinely likes you or wants to just prey on you on your vulnerability. So, for example, like we performed at Tidal Wave, that was huge. Shout out to the house.
I was
crazy,
there.
Crazy. And what happened was after we performed, we're feeling energized. We're in the VIP section outside, and then a group of 2 guys are behind the barricade, and they're like, "Oh, Lali and Lola," and I'm like, "Okay, these are fans. Okay, oh, I want to take a picture with you." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So we'll go to their side. And then he starts saying inappropriate things. I don't want to repeat what he said because it was just annoying. And I realized that they were drunk, they were high.
Yeah.
And at this point, I didn't know whether I should be angry, the way I was angry, and I'd be cut it off. But I'm like, okay, let me just take the picture and just get. But I told them straight, if you're not gonna behave, I'm leaving. And they were like, okay, let's take the picture.
Jason he's been a witness to certain things that has happened to me on stage.
Yeah, it's the most.
In the beginning, when things like that happen, I'm like, oh, it's fine. But the last time I was literally getting dragged into the crowd. And there were a sea of guys. And we all know that dragging me into the crowd
means
means...
to be very
yes.
Yeah.
So they had to hold me back. I was so angry that day. I stomped his face. I was...
Hey, Burna Boy. Shout out to Burna Boy. Shout out to Burna Boy.
In that moment, I can't even blame Burna Boy at this point.
No. Burna Boy has warned his
them.
fans that don't even try that thing with me. I don't play like that.
You're pulling me into the crowd to do what? You want to see
So to the fans who say it's
Stephanie
love,
or what?
I hardly get to see you.
No, but we have to protect ourselves.
Not to the
Yes.
extent, never to the extent of touching anybody inappropriately.
Yeah.
There always has to be that level of respect.
Exactly.
No matter how me and Yaa Bitha are close, I know there's certain things I can't do, right? So to the fans, and it gets overboard. Their excuses, I'm excited. I never get to see you.
But I feel
I can use this as an example, right? So we went to perform at Lever's party. That's high school clique. Shout out to you guys. We were there, and then we met a female fan. With the female fans, I'm not really, my guard is not up because we're all females, I'm cool.
Okay.
So when it comes, I don't mind them hugging me and all those things. So we're there, and randomly she just kisses me on the cheek, and I'm like,
Wowza.
Excuse you?
What's going on?
but she's so excited, and I'm like,
Is this excitement or... Because when are we getting close to my lips?
but later on, I realized that it was just some of them they're so over oh my gosh, I'm meeting my
Because
I realized that she was actually one of the people on TikTok who actually comments on her stuff, because I went to her page and I was like, okay, she's actually a pure fan. So out of excitement, she just you don't contribute, just but please, the male, you don't have an excuse.
You cannot come and
I
say,
think-
I feel
yeah.
like if you let one person do that, even though you don't like it,
Yes.
you let it go.
Yeah.
Other
The
people-
others
others will
will
just
misconstrue it,
and be
yes.
like, oh, she's okay with it.
Because we went to another concert and a guy was he was putting his hand on us. My dad said, no, you can't do that. The guy said, okay, so he was taking his picture. The friend of the guy came home. Why can't they touch them? You know what I mean? And I'm like,
What happened?
what's going on?
What is
for
my
real?
body? If I don't want,
Yeah.
my dad
That's
says don't touch
crazy.
me. Don't touch me. I don't understand. And then fans, they mean well, but then sometimes
I
it
think,
bounces
yes,
my-
I
they just
think-
come and grab you
I
I want to
think-
take a picture with
Yes.
you.
I think that's the thing. I think a lot of fans mean well,
They mean
but
well.
it could. I don't
Some of
know.
them.
Maybe
Let's
some of them.
exercise our
The
excitement.
excitement. Because
little.
for example, the thing that happened to Burna Boy. So I hardly ever read comments, but I wanted to read and see. It was actually split.
Really?
Why would
Like,
you?
the fans were like, no, we hardly get to see you. Just want to hold you. And then those were saying, no, his security, he has to do that because he walked off stage and he said that he doesn't like that, So I don't know, maybe it's
And some people, I also feel
education,
like some
it's
people just don't like touching. Like, don't touch me.
I need my space.
Don't be all touchy.
As he's running to you like that, you don't know
know
what he's
what-
coming
whether
to do.
Exactly.
He's a
That's-
fan,
that's the
whether
thing.
he's
It's
coming to
That's the
stab
thing.
you.
So he's like, he doesn't care. First of all, he's not registering a fan. First of all, he's registering that I'm in danger.
Yeah.
So I have to do.
There was one video. He was like, "Look, if you don't go, Oga, collect your money and go get out of my concert." He's paying you to leave the concert.
Yeah, I get that. Me like this, like I'm very, very cool, but I've seen instances, where people have gotten hurt, and I'm saying this, from a female perspective. Like obviously, there should be a level of respect.
Yeah.
Because I mean, men were men, right? Masculine energy is always going to be different from feminine energy. You should never touch a woman inappropriately if she doesn't give you that permission, if it's something she's not comfortable with. I think Sefa was saying, she said the same thing. She was like, I think she performed in the US, in the States, and she was talking about, how we were touching her. And I was really taken aback a bit because she said some stuff which I had never heard before. So I think both, because we're all fans, right? And we're creatives. Yeah. So I think both the creatives and the fans, is it just a level of understanding, letting the fans know?
There should be, but again, there would always be somebody that will go overboard. So
I mean,
we
love our fans. Right?
Definitely.
And
definitely.
a true fan will know that they should not cross
a
boundary, because if you the fan, if someone did it to you, would you be happy?
Exactly. And me, I always say I appreciate especially the younger, because I am more popular with high schoolers and university students.
Okay.
I always appreciate the ones that always come up to you and ask you first.
Yeah.
Can I please hug you?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Yeah.
They
are so polite.
They
are so polite. They're like, oh, I want to give you a hug. Can I give you a hug?
Please, can I hug you?
And I love the fact that you said we're fans, because I'm sure if you meet Beyonce, you do the same thing.
When I meet her, I won't be able to even talk to say, talk of,
that thing. Sometimes you get so starstruck, you don't say anything. You just put your hands behind your back and just stand there.
No, oh my God, it happened to us when we went to Rapperholic. Yeah. So what happened was we were performing at Rapperholic. That was 2023, right? Yeah. December. And we just like, for us, we always like to go and scope the area before the show. So we were there the day before, or it was like the afternoon, to get like our tickets and passes and make sure everything is cool, see the stage, and then plan ourselves. So we're going, we said hi to Angel, we turned around and then we saw Sakwa there. Sitting down and then we're like,
as if he's like a normal guy.
Like he's calm, like he's chill, like he's on his phone. Like I want, like me, I can talk for the whole world, but then I was like, good.
What's going on?
I did good. You know when you see your teacher, good.
Yes. I totally relate to what they're saying. When I was in high school, the artist I really loved at the time was EL. The whole clique, EL, Papi Kojo, and Joey B. So I went to cover their, high school clique was doing this high school fest thing at West Hills. I met EL and I couldn't speak. I met Papi Kojo, I could speak. I met EL, I couldn't speak. The second time I met EL, I couldn't speak till I met him at VGMA, and I was forced to speak because I was on the red carpet and I had to speak to the man.
So
and and he's like, yeah, I get you. Like, I start the sentence, I stop midway, and then he just answers because, also, again,
I love that you guys are saying this from a fan's perspective.
Yeah,
again,
and it's amazing.
Fans. And we can't do any of this. None of you can do any of this without the fans.
Yeah.
So, quick fire. What's the craziest fan experience you've ever had? Good or bad? It could be any. The craziest, online or offline?
Okay. So I got like the cutest gift from a fan. She actually painted us, and it was so pretty.
Wow.
So actually, it's in our room, and we look at it every day when we're doing our makeup. So that was like the loveliest thing.
Yeah, someone took their time to do that.
Shout out. Yeah, so shout out to Adele and Layo Art. Love you. Okay, so for me, mine was, you guys, funny enough, it was Concert Owl.
Okay.
That's when the first time I went for a Concert Owl, and then when we were done, and the just came. I want your signature. I said, I don't have signature. Almost, I started creating signature then. That's when I was like, oh wow, as an artist, I need to have a signature. Yeah. So then they're like, sign on my teacher. I said, please, I don't want you to get into trouble. They're gonna put me in trouble. They don't see your teacher will see Lali X Lola. I said, who are those people that write on your shirt? So I was like, please, are you sure? Are you sure I can sign on your shirt? I said, yes, sign on my shirt. So I feel like that was like one of the craziest things. Like they were just like,
and I think like recently the most funniest thing that's happened is whenever we go like maybe to the gas station or like on the road, and the people who are like selling stuff. So someone said, Auntie Lola. And then we're like, wait, isn't she talking to you? Like she was just like selling water. She passed the car. She came back. She said, Auntie Lola. And we're like, oh, hi. And then when we went to the fuel station as well, she's like, Madam Lola,
Yes, I know you.
I
I
think
know
the thing is
you.
that everyone
so it's
remembers
actually-
my name,
Yeah.
but they keep forgetting Lali. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how I
have
have offended you. My name comes first.
Lola,
Lali.
Lola.
Lali,
No, because you hear Lola last, so that's what sticks in your head.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Please.
true.
What's
Okay,
your
what's your
craziest?
I'm sure Yaa has a crazy one.
See,
Online, offline, a DM, you know,
the
in
craziest
person.
one was 2023. I was to host an event at the Legon thing. So prior to that, 3 days prior to that, there was a guy that was texting me plenty on Twitter. At the time, I didn't know that stalkers were a thing. So I was like, Krachi, where Jimmy Kakrana? You know? Then he used another account to
Wait,
text
what
me.
DMs was he sending? Was it like just loads?
No,
was it negative?
it was
Inappropriate.
yes.
Okay.
You know, and he would send nude pictures of himself.
Wowza.
Yes.
You were
And you
seeing
know,
things
on Twitter, you can actually look at somebody's messages and it wouldn't
without
tell the person that
accepting,
it has
right?
been.
Yeah.
So I was like, blocked. Then he used another account to text me and tell me that he has an event coming up, so he wants my personal number or business number to deal. And I mean, it's money, so I'm like, and it didn't occur to me that because it's a different handle. So I texted him, and then he was like, "Oh, here we meet." And the way he sent the message, "Here we meet." I don't know if he thought he was scaring me. Here we meet again. And I was like, "Please, who is this?" And then he was like, "Do you remember this account?" Da, 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 da. I said, "Please stay away from me." Do you know when I went to do the events day, he came there. He waited till I finished my time on stage. Then when I went to sit back, he came to me and then he was like, "I find you again. I meets me at the entrance or else." Then I said, "Or else what?" What happened?
That's scary though.
That's actually
So,
scary though.
like the or
and
else
I
is
was
the
so-
scariest part.
I was so thankful that I was with Easy at that time, because you know,
Easy. I'm
shout
just
out to
asking.
Easy. And Easy, he's a driver, and he always carries. He has this like I don't know if I should call it a knife, like a big knife. So he told the guy that he dares him to meet him at the entrance because he also bring his knife. They should fight it out there.
Bruh, this wedding is going to be late. I'm going to say this.
And then I was like,
I'm going to say this story.
Look, that day I was shaking like this
my
because I was like, what if I kept telling him not to leave the car, because if you leave the car and he has another person that comes to drag me out of that, what do I do?
That's scary.
And
Yeah,
after that,
because
we
wedding.
never heard from
I'm going
him
to be
again.
like, Izzy, I want to say thank you, for protecting my sister.
No, but that's crazy.
But that's scary though. The or else is the scariest part.
Yes,
Like,
and I
bruh.
was so scared because the day before we had gone to cross it out, and one girl had actually dashed me a novel. And I love reading. She gave me a novel and then she wrote a little note in it. So I was very happy. So the ending to that event, I was kind of like bummed out. And for like days, I was very conscious about myself.
That is so scary.
Like he kept dropping me off at the office and picking me up every Thursday after broken pen. Because I was scared that what if the
Wow.
guy gets to know that I went
When
there?
he drops me and takes the what is
So you actually want this type of attention.
I
That's
mean,
what
let's see if there are any ladies want to drop me off and take me off. I
You
don't
just screaming
mind.
like a girl running somewhere.
Nobody.
No.
So that was the crazy thing. From that was when every time I went to stage, anybody grabs my leg, I start thinking to that night.
PTSD.
Yeah, because what if you drag me in and then it's the same thing?
Yeah.
So don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
it's-
Don't make you not
no,
touch
Wow,
me.
that's
What's
scary
that?
though.
scary. It's
I
actually
mean, like,
scary.
I'm trying to make a bit of light of the situation, but that's actually
It was very
Like
scary.
you're putting yourself
And
out
you hear
there,
these
and
things?
then people
Days
just want
after
to
he
take
kept
advantage.
sending messages with different
Hey.
and then he went to write on Twitter, because I took a screenshot of his messages and then I said, guys, this guy is giving out free massage. But I continued with the thread and said he has been stalking me. And he countered my tweet by saying that I had taken money from him. So I owe him. He owns me. The way Twitter people dealt with him, like you are mad. You
You
gave
owe him,
wait,
so he
even if
owns
you
you.
gave me money, you own me.
That's
Hey, this
no,
is
that's
wild.
crazy. Nah,
Go and give birth and own.
Yeah, this is actually
No,
wild.
even if you give birth, you can't own your child's
Like,
self.
He told me he
I
owns
feel like
me.
the extent at which he was going,
He
his
was
behavior,
progressing, yeah.
It was progressing.
It was
yeah.
becoming too
It was
much.
progressing.
So
So
since
it's good.
then-
It's good that Easy threatened him with
Yeah.
something because
Shout out to Easy though.
Imagine
Like,
you,
seriously, shout out to Easy.
you know, be Ghanaian, you don't threaten somebody.
Shout out to Easy though.
So
Thank
that
you
was
guys
it.
for sharing. You know, we see the glitz and the glamour of what you guys do, but moments like these, and of course, interaction between fans and artists. Because at the end of the day, we're all human beings, right?
Yeah.
We all make mistakes, and then if a fan can apologize, just like if an artist can apologize when they're wrong, it's all good. You know, it's all good. So thank you guys for sharing that. I mean, this part of the conversation started off, you know, as daddy supporting and mommy being a part. Comparatively, how is it like? Have you ever had anybody apart from family manage you guys?
No.
Or it's always only been
Yeah.
family?
Yeah.
How about you? It's always only been
No.
business, no family involved in
No
it?
family involved.
Could you? Is it something you could?
I feel like I could, but my father works in a very sensitive department.
Okay.
So he tries to stay away because if it ever came out, people would think that that was what pushed me. They won't
Okay.
recognize my hard work.
Okay.
They would think it is because of that.
Okay.
So
What about creatively? You know, because you guys have 100 songs. You want these 10 songs on the EP. Daddy wants these 5 songs. Because Daddy's always also looking at it from a business perspective.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he's still family. But as artists, you know, the most important thing for us is creativity before everything. That's why, unfortunately, you see artists who go broke because of bad contracts, because they just want to make music. Artists just want to be heard. So how does that work out? Do you guys butt heads creatively?
Okay, so sometimes we do butt heads, but at the end of the day, for example, hello, baby, how are you today? So when we recorded that song, my dad was like, he doesn't understand this song. At first, he didn't understand. So
He didn't
you know what
understand it.
He went to Spotify.
And he listened to a
He
bunch of
listened
songs.
to top 100.
Yeah.
Listen to every
Wait,
single song.
wait. Kindly, your dad listened to top 100 songs.
So
Yeah.
he listened
On
like
Oh, he does it.
Spotify.
He does it
He
all
does
the
it all the
time,
time.
just to like
Just to
see
understand
what the market's
the mar-
like.
what the market's
100,
like.
even if you
Yeah.
didn't enjoy, he listened to
Yeah.
it.
He would listen to all
Yeah.
the songs, and he was like, okay. So now he's ready to work on.
Can we
the
please cut this part of the interview? Wow.
yeah.
And like just put it 100 songs.
Yeah, because he at the end of the day, when he were mixing and mastering, my sister and I, we're not in there. We're not them. We're not them.
Wow.
Yeah, so
So
everything.
my dad goes to mix and master the songs with 2 Kings. Shout out to you. He's one of the best sound engineers in the game. So he
Okay.
mixes all of our songs and masters all of our songs. So my dad is always there with them and they're working together because my dad has good ears. Because he used to have like a band and that did like actually music, singing and everything back in the day. So when it comes to the music, everybody brings something. So that's why like for us we were creating magic because everybody brings something. So my dad would bring like a bass guitar idea, and then my brother would like do the beats, and then we'll come up with something. He's like, no, but maybe like you should do something funny. So let me give you like example, Pim. If I hear Pim, Chale, you go see
Yeah.
things. Okay, so the beats, we had an idea for it. We scrapped it. Like it was gonna feature someone, but we said, no, we're not gonna do it again. We scrapped everything. We started from scratch, and he was like, yo, do something funny, do something interesting, something and I was like, okay, fine. So we stayed up and then we're like, okay, what's that thing that mommy would say to us? Like, if I hear Pim, if I hear Fin, if I hear you go see things. And that's where the
Okay.
idea came from. And we just wrote from there and we were just having fun. So you know, like it was just something fun.
Wow, that's
so everybody
nice.
contributes like the ideas, and if it works, so we try it. If it doesn't work, we give it up
fine.
and
At
then we
least we
move
tried.
on. At least we tried. So
So
we're very experimental
Funny,
with
so
it.
you guys, I just have to tell you, my dad, we call him Mr. Cadence
yeah.
because he's like, I need the
Cadence of the song.
I need to understand
Yeah.
how the
Oh.
So,
female
so
will
he
hear the
can't listen. He
song.
can't listen to a song and then you stop it halfway. No, or you start from the middle. He's like, no, I need to hear the whole thing because it has to go. It has to take the person through.
Do you guys get a bit nervous? You know, after you've recorded the whole song, you guys like, this is Jet.
Yeah.
Then maybe daddy might be like,
Oh,
then he's sitting there.
No. Okay,
Listening.
so let me tell you what let me tell you what I don't like is when I'm in the process of doing
Like
something,
making the song
and
Uh-huh.
he comes in and I'm like, no, okay, please leave the room. Oh.
No.
I want to
Finish.
finish
Then you
because
can come.
because like what happens is like maybe we'll lay like some like 20 melodies and then I'm now come to pick. Yes, that's when he's now entering to come and listen. No, okay.
Oh, so you rather finish it, then
Yeah,
he'll tell
and
you
then
what he
yeah.
thought.
Yay.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Wow.
sometimes I think my dad, my brother,
When he's critiquing the song,
trash, change it.
yeah, change it.
Yeah, it's not sounding nice.
It's not sounding.
The one would have cried.
No, but my brother something. Oh my god, he comes up with the best melodies. When my
Yeah.
brother is in the zone,
Yeah.
like guys, like there's some songs that he sang inside, Take Me
Yeah.
Away.
Yeah,
His voice
Take
is
Me
in it.
Yeah.
My brother can sing, but me, I don't know why he's done himself. Yeah, I won't sing.
Yeah, I know, right? He can't
Yeah, so he
sing,
comes up with
yeah.
the best melodies as
Yeah.
well. So,
Wow. It's good to hear this because my uncles will just be knocking me left, right, and center. Because I'll not listen and I'll not be one place. Now, you guys, you have a lot you're up to. From EPs to performances to her being up to some conferences which she doesn't want to
my
invite
God.
me to.
yeah.
Just let
I've
it
said this
go.
on air a couple of times.
Let it go.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So we're going to go
You're
for a
not
break.
invited.
When we get back, we'll get into all of that,
Yeah.
what you guys are up to. Because you guys don't rest.
Yeah, it's Pepper
I want to
MC.
find out what you guys
It's
do.
Pepper MC. How can you rest?
I want to find out what you guys do as hobbies.
Hobbies.
So we'll be right
you,
back.
Let's come back. I'm curious too.
MX24GH, the hashtag is MXLIVE. I'm sure you guys are enjoying the conversation because I am. Really interesting. You guys, you live your, how do I say this? I think you live your creativity.
Really?
Like, yeah, like what I hear in the music, the energy is what I see here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I get it. Because when we're creating the brand around us,
Mm-hmm,
we're like, it has to be authentic. It has to be our true selves.
Yeah.
So we have to put ourselves in our music and put ourselves in our brand. So when you see us in real life, you're not like,
Because this is who you
like
are
this
off air, right?
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
she's like 3-4 times.
Yeah, guys. Because it's like funny enough when people were like, you guys have energy, I said, Omo, have you met Yaa?
I said, let's go do backflips.
It's illegal to do background.
Even when I entered this building, I said, who is that parrot? I know, right?
Who was singing?
Y'all bite you. Small Momo y'all send me. Oh my
I
God.
was so good.
You owe me still, oh.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you still owe
this
her
is
too.
you that owes me.
Hey, we paid
Ah.
you.
2025 is over. It's
Hey,
okay,
yeah,
it's gone.
2025. Let's let it
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Bro, like,
no,
come on,
you
man.
leave bad energy, but as for money,
Money that you want to
I'm
leave
crazy. I'm like, bro, Charlie, say something.
crossover. What do you mean?
Looking back on the, first of all, professionally, how long has this been so far?
So 3 years.
So soon.
Yeah.
They
Does it
done
feel like
so
3
much
years?
in
Yeah, it doesn't.
years.
So that's the
What?
crazy thing. So we've done so much that you think that we've been in the industry for so long, but then so you see how crazy we're working.
Yeah.
Every single time.
You know, that reinforces
and we're
the
really
statement you
doing
made.
more. We have to do more.
They're taking their time, but they're also working
Yeah,
fast.
I know, right?
yeah, they're being
Yeah.
patient, but like you know, they're waiting, they're working like that's crazy. What are your favorite songs of all the songs you've had so
Oh
far?
my gosh, we
Can you
have,
pick?
okay, so we have like 23 songs out in the 3
Sheesh,
years.
in 3
but let me
years.
tell you, the song that's gonna come out in February, Pepper Them, is my favorite.
Is it because the new one?
No,
Is it
no,
because
no. So you know what? We actually have a song coming out this Saturday called What It Was, but we are not speaking about it because it's just like
Before Pepper Them?
yeah, before Pepper Them. But the song that I genuinely like is Pepper Them.
Another thing, your features.
Yeah.
Is it because of this, this energy you guys exude, the positivity? Because again, this is how you guys are off air. You're very approachable, you're very responsive, but you have some amazing features. For you, is that purely business or does it come from this place? Because I would love to see Ghanaian artists feature themselves even more. I think we're doing a lot now. I think we should do more. Because one thing about a lot of, and it's not even to just be comparative, but one thing about Nigerian artists, they will see you if they like you or more.
So true. We've
Let us
experienced that.
go.
Yeah, we've experienced that.
And it feels like it's even that before business, but they're also very business minded. So again, I think I get that from you guys. How does that work when it comes to your features?
Okay. So, because everyone is like, oh, you have to collaborate. So when we started it, you have to collaborate with a big artist and for you to blow and do that. But we're like, we don't want to live under anyone's shadow. We want to create our own value. We want to we want people to be like, oh yes, like they're self-made.
Okay.
So then
We're a strong brand on our own.
and
We
we don't need
don't
to rely on
rely on
anyone's.
anyone.
Yeah.
But we recognize the contribution of having collabs. So for us, when we started doing collabs, we were more of who fits the sound that we've created.
Oh,
and
it has to be
we want to
organic.
want to create something unique. We're not just creating for what it has
So
to
like
be
we
something
bring a
fresh,
vibe, you bring
unique.
a vibe,
You bring a vibe, and we
create
meet in the middle. And we
magic.
create something amazing. And for us, even if it's business, you still have to vibe check.
Yeah.
You still have to vibe check because for us, everything that we create, like all the people we feature so far, we genuinely love them and their vibe and their sound. Like that is us. So we featured Jaya. So as you were saying, the Nigerians. He had our music then and there. He said, "Omo, let's go."
Ajay is dope.
We did already. We had
Have you heard his new song "Pray"? With
Oh, yeah. I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, no, I
but
think
he
that's
has a song
Type.
called Don't Tell.
Don't tell.
Okay, don't tell. Okay.
Tell anybody
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
That song is fire though.
Like there's a new artist every single month. So
No, but let me tell you, Jai has been in the industry for so long, and he's worked with like the greats, like because he was working as a songwriter. So like Adingole Gold,
okay.
Ashake, Oxlade, like he's worked like Runtown, LB, like he's been working as a like songwriter. But it's like recent, like it's like when he met us, like we gingered his singing, like his artist side. So like as he's going, like he's in Paris one day. He's in. So Jai is amazing.
So what does it take to work with you guys? Because we're talking about you guys reaching out and working with artists.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are artists watching now who want to work. I'm sure there'll be certain artists who be like, why am I on your EP? I thought we were cool.
Right?
Like Pops, what's going on?
Okay,
What-
so what happens is you just have to reach out to us, and if we like your vibe and we feel like something can happen, why not? But when we came into the industry at first, like, don't be so like upset if someone is not ready to do a collab with you, because you don't know what the person is going through at that time. Because everybody there's always a right time that like certain artists will align. Let me tell you, there's a certain artist that we've been wanting to work with for a long time. Should I mention her name?
Oh yeah, you know what? On the universe.
I love Molly so much, and like but then there's gonna be a time that we actually align and we're actually able to get into that space and then do something. But we've already spoken that we want to do something. So it's just about finding the right time to do that. But then there's so many other artists, like when you meet them then and there, you get the vibe and you're like, let's go. So like Oeza and Meyi, so they are twins from Nigeria.
Yeah.
They actually came, we're hosting them. We did 2 songs in 2 days. Bah, what do you mean? then we even shot our visualizer here, guys. You see it soon.
Wow.
So certain times like everyone has like the right timing for certain things. So it's just about the vibe too as well.
What's like of their songs? What's your favorite?
Oh, everybody knows this, bro. Jenny.
Please let's reiterate.
I mean,
Jenny begins.
What's that about Jenny? Because it's the content, the melody. The backflips are coming.
No, I feel like it's just the word for me. Every time I tell people that every year, on the 31st of December, every year, I always say the next year is a fresh start to introduce people to the fact that, oh, this is Yaa Bitha, I'm a TV host and an event MC. And the song just speaks to that. As the journey begins. The journey is beginning every year, every day, every month, every hour for me. And I have accepted myself as Yaa Bitha, the TV host and event MC. And you can't take that away from me. Yesterday, I was having a conversation with somebody and they asked me that, what is the one thing that if somebody took away from me, it would pain me? And I said, if there ever comes a time where somebody says, I can't work in front of camera again, I will be hurt. Because I have worked in the airport before. I've worked with accounting before.
Oh, really?
I've worked with a shipping company before. I've worked in different departments before. And I never loved it. I've worked in marketing before. But there's this calmness that comes with it when I see the camera and I'm my best self there.
Yeah, I can't see the place I've worked before. Bruh. If I say success, the streets.
You know?
Yeah,
So
but that's
I'm
true
just
though.
very...
This is what you love.
Yes.
And
The
you're
moment
doing it.
when Jenny comes on, look, the first time I heard Jenny, they weren't even the ones that introduced it to me. I think I was scrolling on Instagram and then I saw a video with a sound green, and then I called Irabna and I was like, Irabna, wait, they've done a new song going. They said yes. See, Rapaholic. I don't know if they saw me. They are sitting there. I stood up. The one guy is coming to tell me that, Madam, please sit down. I said, if you pay 1,000 Ghana and you sit down, me, I will stand. They were there.
Bruh, you stood. I'll be on stage, bro.
Hey, you paid VIP. You are sitting there. You are coming to do demure. Me, I don't go to. I don't do concerts sitting down. No.
I must enjoy.
Yes. So Jenny is what it is.
I like how she's interpreted it, because that's how we wanted it to be. When we're making the song, we're like, we wanted to speak to people and their journeys and what they're going through, and like, you're somebody and you just have to keep working, and God will not shame you. If you keep showing up for yourself, God will not shame you. It will work at the end of the day. So I just love that interpretation. I don't want to cry, so Let me just be
And let the house say amen.
Amen. No, but now your new favorite song is Pepper Dem.
Hey, now you.
So have you heard it?
Yes, I've heard Pepper
She
Dem.
always gets like exclusives.
Hey,
No, we played it. You were not here. We were playing it. We played it with us.
I've already heard it like 3 times.
Yeah.
bro.
Charlie, I'm forever bail.
Wait, let me
I'm telling
tell
you
you,
guys.
let me tell you something. So the beginning of the song is like a little bit convo between my sister and I, and those were mistakes. So like I think someone entered and then I was recording. I said, "Oh, I'm recording," and then my dad was like, "I like the mistake. Let's put it in the beginning."
right?
I said, "This man,
Yeah.
this man," and then I think you said something.
Yeah.
You're like,
I was,
"Leave me alone."
No,
leave me
no.
alone.
So do you know what happened? So I entered the room and Daddy was fighting. Like he just triggered. Why are you in the room? You will spoil my thing. No, he was doing it intentionally because he was recording me. So I said, do what you want to do. And he actually kept it and put it. He tricked me. He tricked me to say those things.
That's
I'm
actually
gone.
nice.
So that's the beginning. So the song comes out in February, and it's Pepper Dem season. And the reason why Pepper Dem is because everybody has a definition of peppering them. So like just waking up every day, hustling and showing up for yourself is you peppering them. Someone being unapologetic or bold and brave is peppering them. So everybody has like their different vibes. Someone getting their money is also peppering them. So like everyone has like their different vibes. So it goes, get more money and I pepper them all that time, are they?
Pepper Dem.
Hey, I'm waiting for you, Oga. What?
Pepper them.
Again.
So what's your pepper them for this year?
Waking up every single day and showing up for myself.
Nice one. What's
Yeah.
yours?
Bro, I just want to be on more stages.
Hey.
That's
I want to see the
my
backflips.
that's my goal
In the
for
hills, in the hills.
2025.
In the hills.
And it's already looking up.
Yeah.
So, and I just want to plug this in. We'll be having an all-female sort of event at East Legon on the 1st. I say East Legon. University of Ghana, Legon, on the 1st of March. We'll have Ms. Joyce Bawa Moktagri come in speak to us. So I'll be moderating. So guys, if you're not doing anything on the 1st of March, please come. Yeah, we're
Only
coming
ladies
to,
are invited.
yeah, this is just for ladies.
I always wear
Ladies that want to dare to lead,
Yay.
come.
Be there.
barriers.
Yes.
Sweetie. What's your pepper
Sweetie,
them?
darling.
Them, my preference
How are you peppering them this year?
this year.
Yeah.
We give Bedu back to back to back.
Yeah.
That's how we're peppering
That's
them,
how we're
Charlie.
peppering them.
We're not playing, no.
Not playing.
You, if you see me, you want to see me everywhere. Just know, I'm telling you now. I'm telling
Get
you now.
ready.
Get
So we
ready.
have some shorts which we're going to show. We'll be right back. Check these out.
Guys, you see the song? Our father has abused. When it's in the dictionary, abuse of music. My father is the one. Our father is the one. It's sweet. See, within the song, the next day he took the song to a mix and master. It has been playing from morning to sweet. You not let us rest. I said, wait. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Nice. Money to evening. Money to evening. You don't let us sleep. Guys, we literally wake up in the morning to the sound of this song and him dancing. Hey! It's Pepper Dem what? Hey! Hey!
Get more money and I pepper them all the time. I did pepper them, plenty commas for the pepper them. I'm so hot, they pepper them, making money and I pepper them all the time. I did pepper them, my whole gang with it pepper them. I'm so hot, they pepper them. Now you sweating because of me. Get more money and I pepper them all the time. I did pepper them, plenty commas for the pepper them. I'm so hot, they pepper them, making money and I pepper them all the time. I did pepper them, my whole gang with it pepper them. I'm so hot, they pepper them. Now you sweating because of me. Doors opening. You sweating because of me. Get more money and I pepper them all the time. I did pepper them, plenty commas for the pepper them. I'm so hot, they pepper them, making money and I pepper them all the time. I did pepper them, my whole gang with it pepper them. I'm so hot, they pepper them.
You know, I want to say something.
What do you want to say?
and-
You want to do some?
Oh, me, I'll do my own.
Yeah.
I'll do
At
my
least
own.
post it for our birthday. Oh.
I'll do my own.
This Saturday, post it.
I want to say the importance, you know, of a good and a strong father in the family. I think society has gone a bit left.
Yeah.
And what I want to say is masculinity is as important as femininity. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Right, in the family. The collaboration between men and women when it comes to taking care of a family. A dad has his responsibilities.
Yeah.
A mother too. A dad is to protect and provide. And a mother is always going to be a mother. I'm very close to my mother. My dad never took care of me, right? My grandfather took care of me. And I'm just saying all this to say the beauty in the relationship between you guys and your father, because whenever I'm talking to your dad, whenever I see him, he talks to me like a son.
Yeah.
Like, how are you? Is everything okay? This, oh, your sisters are doing this, your sisters are doing that. So I'm just saying all that again to say that it is very, very important that we have strong fathers, you know, we have strong men in society, that we appreciate, you know, our fathers, our leaders, just the way we also have to appreciate good mothers, you know, mothers who are caring, amazing young women chasing their dreams, and amazing young boys who are doing their thing. Because the things you guys have said are going to inspire young boys and young women. Right? We talk about these things, you know, about being protective and staying careful, both for young boys and young girls, because they both go through things. You have guys who are fans of you, you have girls who are fans of you. So it's just an appreciation to your father and to all young men who are close to their daughters and their families, man. I think it's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it really,
Because at
really
first
is.
people were like, your dad is your manager? Like, they were questioning it. But we're like, no, we know
From
we
what
know what we're
perspective,
doing.
though?
We know.
I don't know. I feel like if you question my dad being like, he goes everywhere with you, I feel like you have bad intentions. Why?
No,
Why-
that was
why-
actually a thing.
Why? Yes.
But he's a manager,
Like
though.
you need to get another manager. Like your dad cannot be
I'm
following
trying
you.
to
Your dad
understand
cannot
the
be following
reasoning
you around.
behind.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you guys
No,
understand?
Because so wait, if he doesn't
maybe they
become
have
their
Zoom
manager,
that-
he should become a manager of another person and follow them everywhere. But
That's what I'm trying to
how
get
does
the
it take away
reasoning.
what he's
Exactly.
doing?
Why was that even
Exactly.
questioned in the
That's what
first
I'm
place?
saying.
I
That
mean,
means
My
you
father's
have
following me
bad
around. He's not
intentions.
following me as a father. He's following me
As
as
a
a manager.
manager.
Because as an artist, I should not be going to places alone. And I just appreciate the fact that when we're growing up, they gave us room to be open-minded, have a conversation. Even when he's wrong, he's like, I'm sorry. Like, and it's vice versa. He's learning from me, I'm learning from him. Because as you grow up, the power dynamics change. Because I don't think you're going to be taking care of your parents, and they understand that too. So it's not like, oh, I'm right all the time.
Yeah.
No, so they actually acknowledge that. And I just like that relationship between
Wow,
us
I've
and
never
our
heard
parents.
this, though.
I mean,
like, I'm
yeah.
just surprised.
But I
Like,
guess I'm going to reiterate that we have to work towards the unity. It's not just bam and then we're just working together and it's
Yeah.
easy, beautiful. We have to understand that what is your role? What is your role? We
Yes.
have to now discuss
Roles,
what
right?
your strength is, what your weakness is. Okay,
Yeah.
no, I can't keep covering up for this your weakness. You have to work on it. Because
Yeah.
all of us, we have weaknesses. All of us have strength. So
Exactly.
we have to work towards it. Even now, we still have arguments and stuff. But like we know that we have a goal, so we have to suck it up and we're moving.
I don't know why the world has become, if you are here, you have to be here or there.
Exactly.
But the world is about collaboration.
Exactly.
Right? Like everything, you know, since the dawn of time was collaborating. Even like when God had man and woman, you know, he wanted them to collaborate, you know, so I guess it is what it is.
Yeah.
But for those who do appreciate strong men in society, and to the strong men, we appreciate you. To the strong women, we appreciate you. You guys have grown a lot. You know, with every conversation, there's a lot of growth. I'm very, very proud of you. I'm very, very proud of you. You guys are doing
and
amazing
we also
things.
loved being on Cross It Out last year.
Oh, yeah,
as
please
well,
touch
'cause
on that, please.
The high school tour was so amazing. We met amazing kids that later on they come into our DMs and like, oh, I saw you here, I saw you here. Oh, you came. Some people like when they've left the school, they're like, you came to my school when I wasn't there. Oh, like it's really, really interesting. So this year we go harder.
Yeah, you guys are
Oh,
like,
yeah.
wait, let me just say this. You guys are like super close with Ifia.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we love
I've seen
her.
with Stoneboy, or am I mistaken?
Yes, we performed at Beam Nation. That was crazy. Beam
Man.
Festival now. Yes.
How is that?
Yeah.
So you have like, you WhatsApp Ifia?
Yeah.
Can I get her
Yeah, she's
number?
on my Snapchat, like she'll be like,
Like, I want her number though. Like for business reasons.
no, please.
Jason, no.
We don't
No,
want
seriously,
announce
for
numbers
business
like
reasons.
that.
But you saw her the other day. What did she say to you?
What to do with Saturday? That's why I was saying. I was like this. I was like, oh man. But that's really, really cool. So Pepper Them.
Yes.
When is it dropping?
Okay, so Pepper Them. So guys, it's Pepper Them season. You know, if you're a hustler, an
unapologetic, this is the song for you. If you're working hard to get your money, shmoney, this is the song for you. It's coming out February, but it's out on our social media. As you can see, we've already started creating content. So what we want you guys to do is create content, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. It can be you holding money, it can be you dressing, it can be you doing whatever, anything that you want to do. Just post it, tag us at Lali X Lola Official. We want to see you reposting all your videos. And you can do that on IG, on TikTok, feel free. Our birthday is actually this Saturday. So as a birthday gift, do their video and post that. So please, I'm waiting for Jason, I'm waiting for you.
Like they're telling you what they want for their
our
birthday.
birthday. Thank you.
Just make a video and
You said it's something.
It's easy.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, no, I didn't hear that clearly.
it is under difficult.
Where's your mind?
It is not hard. Yeah, what do you want to tell these two beautiful ladies? And your dad is also in the background. I've said a
I've
little
always
piece on
told
the
them, girls, I love you so much. I appreciate your sound. Yeah. Even if the whole world decides not to support you, know that you have your number one supporter.
Oh, thank you.
I love you guys
love
so
you
much.
too.
And I hope that we definitely meet at the toppest.
Rabna is saying she's their number one fan.
Okay,
She just said it like,
You know
yeah.
what?
So who's their number one fan?
Please,
I'm sorry.
We love all of
We
we love all of you.
That's why I gave a condition, even if. And
So
if
even if
it's,
Rabna leaves.
if it's like 20% possibility, you understand? Even if she decides not to be,
Rabna is angry. She's shouting my ears.
she can shout for all I hear.
She's shouting.
Wait, before we go, so we're actually doing Zongo tours. So we actually started with
wow.
Ashaman just like last week,
like
Saturday. It was crazy. So we'll be coming to your area, so watch out for that. And we're also gonna do another tour with high school cliques, so also watch out for that.
Oh,
When
that's
she
cool.
said Zongo
So guys,
tours,
we're working.
my
this
area,
season.
you can't come, no.
Are you sure?
You carry your
So Pepperdem is coming. You've given us the date. It's going to be on all platforms.
Yeah, all
Everybody can buy it.
Yeah.
Sorry, fans.
But it's on our social media, so you can create content
Okay.
under that sound.
Okay.
Yeah, and our concert is coming out 9th August. Our own concert's coming out 9th August.
Period.
It's we're already planning. So
You
guys,
just
watch out
know
for
that it's Lali and Lola after
Yeah.
all. They're bringing the fire and flow.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Fans are going to be fans. We are
Yeah.
going to be fans. I was going to ask you what's up after Pepperdem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So are we going to get any new music after Pepperdem this year?
Oh, yeah. So we have 2 EPs. So what it was that's dropping this Saturday is actually part of the first EP. The first EP is called Inside Out. And that's going to be like the first quarter of the year. And the second quarter is Pepper Soup. That's where Pepperdem
Wait,
comes in.
what?
We're going to have like a remix and everything. Yeah.
So
our EP is
Pepper
called
Soup-
our second EP is called Pepper Soup.
But Pepperdem is a single.
For Pepper Soup.
But that's not the first EP coming. Or Pepper Soup
No.
is
Okay, so what's happening is Pepperdem came out, and the thing is, we actually planned it for Pepper Soup. But my dad loved it so much, he was like, yo, this song has come out
So
now.
it's going to be on rotation.
Yes.
Yeah, and
So
then
what's happening is, we're going to have a remix of
With
Pepperdem in Pepper Soup.
Oh, okay.
With
I tried.
You were trying.
I tried. Daddy's in the background.
No, wait. The thing is that we might do different versions of Pepperdem. We can do like Pepperdem
With someone in
remix
South
with someone in South
Africa,
Africa.
someone
But actually, we do have people in South Africa. They're doing the
Okay,
remix.
so
and
some will
in
be light
Nigeria-
soup, some will be a benquine, some will be granola
boy.
soup.
You understand?
No, we only want pepper
But
soup.
there will be pepper inside.
Yeah, we only want pepper soup.
Pepper soup is a type of soup.
Yes.
I thought any soup with pepper is
No,
pepper
no,
soup.
no. We only want pepper
What's
soup.
going on?
Pepper soup be
It's hot. That's the only thing you
soup
say.
is what we are
I'm
making.
now learning how to cook now.
don't worry.
Easy on me.
At your age.
Wait, I can explain. I can explain, but I'll not explain here. Yeah, we also have something coming up. Please, again, tell us a bit
tell
about
us.
that.
Yes, like I mentioned in the beginning, I am starting an exclusive public speaking class.
I want to talk
Uh,
like you.
So what brought about that idea, what birthed the idea was many a time when I go to events or I post snippets of events, people say, oh, I like the way you speak.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's always the people that are doing the comparisons, but there's always been one thing, I like the
Yeah.
way you speak. And I feel like if I can't give out food, I can give out water. What better way than to enrich people's tongues? So we're doing that. I promise you the registration fee is not exorbitant. It's just a small fee because for the class, I'm also serving snacks. I'm giving you learning materials.
Omo.
Yes, for the
You're
class.
not JC, you're not invited.
Nah.
You're not going. JC, you're not invited.
And fortunately and unfortunately, I say unfortunately because some people would like to take advantage, we're also holding the class at a restaurant.
Okay.
So we're giving you the snacks, we're giving you learning materials, and we're meeting twice a week, and because we recognize that some of the participants may be workers, the classes start from 6 to 8 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so please, and we're holding it in East Legon.
Ah, it's easy. Our room everywhere.
Here in East Legon. So please, if you want to speak like a boss, if you want to, just learn how to be a little more confident when you're speaking to audiences, because many times in the corporate settings, you have to address people. You have to make presentations, and you need this skill. This is not a skill just for presenters or speakers. It's also good for you. You might be a pastor one day. You need to speak to your church members. So you need to learn how to be a good orator. So just there you have it. You have the flyer on screen.
Damn, who took
Thank
that
you
picture?
so much.
I know, right?
To my producer. Oh my God, I love her so much. Thank you so much. So there it is. You can just reach out to us, and then boom, you become a good speaker. And I am guaranteeing you can become a good public speaker in 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, please let me come.
I believe it.
Yeah,
Jason, please don't come.
Yeah,
but guys,
please.
But
yes.
you're a public speaker already. What
They ain't got public speaker. What do you
come.
Jason,
No,
just
it's
you know why?
I know he knows because majority of the people will be women.
I'll come to say it.
Guys, thank you so much for coming. Do you have any shouts before you go? Any shouts at all?
I mean,
Don't do that.
Any shouts?
okay, so shout out to Adade Jara. He's in the studio with us.
He's right there. He's right there.
Over there. Shout outs to my mama Jara as well. Shout outs to Rapid. Shout outs to 2K. Shout outs to Shadrach. Shout outs to every single person who has supported us. Shout outs to people that just found out about us today.
Nice.
Just follow us on our IG, Lali X Lola. LALI XLOLA official.
Oh, we didn't do our intro,
everywhere.
did
Oh
we?
yeah, let's do it.
We are Lali X Lola, your favorite Ghanaian twins. Hey.
Yeah, what's ours? Yeah, we have to counter this. This is live TV.
Hi guys, we are JC and we are Ghana's favorite siblings.
Guys, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Very inspiring. Like I said, you've inspired today a lot of young boys and young girls for what you're doing through your performances, through your music, through your public speaking. And one thing I love is that you guys have a mutual appreciation for each other. You have a mutual appreciation for your fans. You know where you came from and you know where you're going.
Exactly.
So bigger things ahead, I pray. More money this year.
Amen.
Please let my momo make noise.
Amen.
Come on.
Yeah. He said amen. You got them say come on. Yeah. Yeah, just let it rip.
Enemy of progress.
Amen.
Thank you. Guys, have a very wonderful afternoon. I promise you a very interesting conversation. Oh, it's the evening. You know, we always do this in the afternoon. So I'm sorry. Have a very wonderful evening. Have a very wonderful weekend. And if you're going out, wherever you're going, let us know. You know, we just might be there. And stick and stay to MX24 TV. We appreciate you. Salute.
Number, it's gone, yeah. You are blocked. Let me hear you say blocked. Can't you see? You and I are over. You go right happy with another. Make me the other. Throw me like a ball back and forth in the summer, okay. When you shake up, If I catch you now, what you going to say? You go right happy with another. Make me the to me like a bob, I can walk in the summer. In the summer. Oh, no, 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 no. You did me wrong and everybody knows. Oh, no, no. Make you look for my name.